Good morning, everyone. My name is Katy, and welcome to the Greenland Quilter channel. And I have Sean here from the Guy Who Sews.
G'day,
And
good morning.
um, the plan is we're going to continue sewing on the little secret we shared with you last Sunday, which is the Mini Quilt. And I have posted, or the link for the sew along is in the description box, and I can also share it in the channel, and I'll do that like right now. Yeah. But it's called the Mini Quilt from Fat Quarter Shop. Sean, how are you?
I'm doing well. I'm just trying to make sure I do this correctly so I don't have to pull out my very, very bestest friend. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this second block. It looks like it's fairly easy and straightforward. And the nice thing about this pattern is it's a free pattern over at Fat Quarter Shop. So you can just go over and download it, grab some scraps if you have some white background fabric or whatever color you like. And some scraps. I mean, you can easily pull this, pull this together. You don't really need to go out and grab a bunch of fabric from the store because you don't need very much. It looks like a
Yeah,
couple of 10-inch squares. If you got a few of those laying around, then you're pretty much ready to go. So
exactly. I mean, it's a pretty, and it's not, I don't think it's going to take a whole lot of fabric to make the whole thing.
no, I mean I got like a fairly maybe like a quarter or half yard of white for the background. I'd never measure it. And then just little pieces for everything else. I mean, yeah, you can just dig through your scrap bucket and find what you need. So there you go.
Yep, and start sewing. So last Sunday, Sean and I did the first block, and today we're going to do two of them. And we have a little bit of a conflict for next weekend. Actually, it's a big conflict, right, Sean?
Well, I would have been here, but yeah, you have to be somewhere else. So yeah, we'll just,
Yeah, I'm
um,
in Nuke, and I can't exactly drag my Janome with me. It's too
might get to
big.
see. Yeah, you might get to see. Katie could always hand stitch, I guess, but no, we'll finish this up at a later date. But this is the
Yeah,
block I did last time, just in case anyone didn't see it.
yeah, and I'll show mine if I can find mine. Hang on a second. But
But that's
Sean,
okay. We'll
Sean,
sort out a finishing time.
probably the first part of August, hopefully.
Yeah, that'll be good.
But what the reason there's a conflict is because uh the health care system is flying me to Nuke on Saturday morning of this upcoming Saturday, and so that means that I can't do I can't take my sewing machine with me because I'll be it's too heavy, and because I have to see two specialists on Monday, and so of that following Monday. So that's why we're going to have to finish this in August. And so sorry guys, otherwise we would be on top of this. And I'm going to sneeze. Hold on.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Dang it, I woke up this way.
So good morning to Miss Geraldine. It's good to see you. Good morning, Miss Carey. Miss Becky was our first viewer this morning, and then Nikolai's also in the chat. So good morning to you as well.
And good morning, everybody. I'm sorry about this. I woke up like this. This is why I'm seeing a specialist. I'm seeing an ears, nose, and throat doctor. Because this thing with my sinuses has been ruining my life.
That's not good. All right. And
Okay, so we're doing two blocks today. And what I know Sean cut, but I kind of I hope Sean doesn't mind I did this. But because I am a slow sewer, as everybody knows, I did some pre-sewing. So let me show you. It's not sewn together. All I did was take care of half square triangles and 4 patches. That's all I did. Everything else has still got to be sewn.
oh, okay,
Do you like the
that's
color?
fine. Yeah, it looks really good. I like that.
I thought this blue was really cool. It's Christmassy.
I know, that looks really good. I mean, I went a little more simple. I just found this
Well,
as the like,
now this is not Christmas. See, it's just aqua.
oh, okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
went
I
simple
just,
too. Yours is pretty, so I think
yeah,
it's gonna look gorgeous too.
yeah, it's just a fairly simple, and then the blue is just I don't have a whole lot of navy, and so I just went with a solid just to make it easy.
Well,
So,
yeah, I had the same problem. I don't have much. I don't think I have a whole lot of this dark blue, and but this was in. I found some of my Christmas stuff because I have a small stash of Christmas stuff, and I found this one, and I'm like, well, that'll work. And I mean, it has some what do you call it, tone on tone or whatever, and the aqua is just from. It's a regular aqua from one of my. I got this from. I stole this out of a um charm pack. Because
okay.
I don't have any, I have zero of anything in aqua except in those little charm packs. So I stole it out of that.
Yeah, I have no clue where this came from. It could have been the interior of a project bag. It could have come from someone that gave me some fabric. I have not the first clue where it came from, but it was in my scrap bucket and it was the right color, so away I went.
Good morning, Terry. Good morning, Geraldine. I know Sean already said hi to y'all, and hi Becky. It's good to see you.
Well, I
Uh,
figured I'd entertain the folks while you were sneezing. So,
it's gonna be. I'm probably gonna do a whole lot more of this before it's over with. I did take some medicine, so it's gonna take a little bit to kick in. When I wake up with eyes bothering me, it's I don't know about anybody else, but when you have a lot of sinus trouble, I don't know if it affects your eyes, but it affects mine. So I woke up this way. But we've been having rain for what, 4 days now, honey? I think about four.
oh, okay.
So there's too much humidity in the air, which is affecting my asthma of all things.
Be nice if it rained. You haven't seen rain in a while. And so it's been really, really warm here. I think it was supposed to, like, heat index was well over 100 yesterday.
I know, I hear all of y'all are hot. Uh, we're at well, the temperature is a little bit lower than it's 51 here right now, but we've been seeing upper, or mid to lower 60s, and but the craziest thing happened not last night, not yes, well, it was yesterday morning at 5 a.m. in the morning. Um, we were still awake and we were about to go to bed, and I had put on a something on the TV to watch, and I'm like, what the heck was that? There was this rumbling.
Oh, that was a thunderstorm you talked about, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh. And it
Like,
was thunder, it was lightning and thundering outside. And all the time I've lived here, that's not happened. So it's a rare event that happens here. But and then I told Nikolai, I said, it feels like we're in North Florida. Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be bad this morning. Um, anyway, I told him, I said,
you,
it feels like North Florida because as soon as it started thundering and lightning, the floodgates was let loose. And it was pouring rain. So Mother Nature's up for lost time, I think.
yeah, I think that's, yeah,
Because we
there you
had,
go.
we didn't have our first rainfall until a week ago Friday, a week ago this past Friday.
Hmm.
So and snowfall has been like very low.
Right.
Sorry,
You remember
guys.
you mentioning that you haven't had a lot of snow recently.
We haven't, and it's not good. Seems to be a new trend over the last 5 years. It's gotten lower and lower. the temperature
See
goes.
Travuka's here, and Scottish Touch says, "Hi, Katie and Sean. I just woke up. My eyes are barely open." Yeah, the only reason I've been up, I was up since like 6:20, I think it was this morning, so I could record my podcast and get it out before I jumped on live with Katie. So
Hi,
it's been a
Rob.
mad dash, but I got it all done. So
Yep.
our mate Lee is here. Good morning. Pretty
Yep.
sure he's probably working on his train layout today.
Probably. Hi, Lee, and hi, Mary. Mary is Scottish Tarts.
Oh, okay. I could not remember the name. It's too early in the morning for me to remember. I'm sorry.
She's a newer viewer. Um, but she's really nice.
Yeah, I recognize the name. I think it's a fun name.
Yeah, me too.
Good morning, Chris. It's good to see you as well.
Hi, Chris.
Do you have any more lives today after this one, or is this the only one?
Supposed to have one with Sherry, but she's all week's been having migraine problems. So I don't know if we're going live or not.
Okay.
But it's not until 3:30 this afternoon.
So you got time to figure it out.
Yeah, I'll probably go take a nap and see if that gives the medicine a chance to do its thing.
Yeah, I need to take a nap this afternoon.
How's your wife doing?
She's doing better, thankfully. Um,
That's good news to hear.
Not for sure. Yeah, I wouldn't say 100% just yet, but pretty close.
Nothing worse than an unexpected accident and it get in the way of everything.
Yeah. I mean, in a lot of ways, we're very fortunate it happened during, when it did, because it was right at the end of the school year. So she's actually been able to stay home and recover without losing, work
Yeah.
time and all that stuff. So, but she will not be jumping on any more scooters or bicycles, so we don't have to worry about that happening a second time.
Yeah, I'll bet not. I wouldn't get on a scooter again after something like that.
No, she will not. The doctor told her, probably a good idea enough for her to ride a scooter. And she's like, "Oh, don't you worry, she will not be doing that anymore." So that's not fun. So what has everybody else been up to this weekend? Have we had any fun plans? Has anyone been outside, or is it way too hot where you are?
Yeah, what y'all been up to? I know July is flying by, man. Pretty
I
soon
know, it's like
back to
it'll be
school.
August.
Yeah. My grandson goes back to school in I think a couple weeks because they start back at the end of July.
Yeah, it's weird that they go back so early, but because up here our kids don't go back till, depending on which city you're in our area, some go back right before Labor Day and some go right after Labor Day.
Well, they get a couple extra breaks um uh besides the winter break they get a few days off. I don't remember exactly when in the fall part, and
Oh, that's good.
then they get another break, two breaks in the spring part of it. Where they're off like um 4 or 5 days, 3 or 4 days, something like that.
Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah. Because like our kids here, they go back end of August, beginning September, and then they don't get any time off really until Thanksgiving. They get, I think, the Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off for that.
Yep. They get
That's like,
which I think is interesting. And the school that he goes to is one of those Gold Star schools, and so they really promote, being balanced at the same time. They my grandson's a completely different little boy now. And he just turned a decade old. He likes to say a decade old. It's so funny.
Yeah. Well, it's a big deal going from that single digit to a double digit.
Yep. Yep.
That might be the only, you don't necessarily know if you're going to make it to the triple digit,
Yep.
because hundreds a lot of years.
Yes, indeedy. It sure is.
If I make it that far, I'm definitely getting my letter from the king. I think I can ask what was it, 80? I can ask for a letter from the king.
Really?
Well, I kind of have to finagle it because I think I actually have to be an Australian resident, but I'm just going to give him my sister's address.
Well, yeah.
So,
He
but it's
starts.
like I think I can get my letter from them.
Well, that
I
would
don't
be.
know. I'll have to make it to 80 first, and then we'll figure it out.
Yep. Yep. Cool thing is he starts the fifth grade this year.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, rising fifth grader. And then middle school will start. Oh my God. And then I have a granddaughter that turns 15 in December.
They're all growing up so quickly.
And
See,
she starts the ninth grade. So that's high school.
well,
Can't
that's
believe
neat.
it.
Let's see. Geraldine says it's cooler here, but we're still under an air quality alert. Watching a World Cup final this afternoon. Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. I was looking at the score for the third place game yesterday, and it looked like a baseball score. It was 6-4. I've never seen a soccer game with scores that high.
Did France lose?
Yes. I mean, when I looked at it, I think it was like 20 some minutes in, it was like 2-0 for England. I was like, okay, well, this game's over. And then this morning it was 6-4. And I was like, I've never seen a score like that. It really did look like a baseball score. I was like, did I look at the wrong sport?
Yeah. I hope
So
Spain. I hope Spain wins, but Argentina is a force to be reckoned with.
very much so, yeah, because we were watching the game at work, and what was it? I think they went from one down to 2-1 in the space of like 15 minutes.
Hmm.
So yeah, that game will not be over until the final whistle blows.
Yep. If Spain wins, my sister will probably be a happy camper since she's lived in Spain for 39 years.
Well, there you go.
It's funny that there's two of us that don't live in the United States anymore.
That is fun.
Yeah. Never know where life's going to take you.
No, I mean I didn't expect to end up here. So see, Heidi's here with us. Good morning to you. It's good to see you. Geraldine says yes, the score was crazy. Yeah, I'd never seen that before. So
Hey, Kevin, good morning, and welcome to the chat. It's good to see you here this good, fine Sunday rainy morning.
oh,
And someone else walked in here and you said hi to. Well, who was? Oh,
Miss Heidi.
hey, Heidi. It's good to see you here also. If you are a channel creator, make sure to type exclamation selfie in the chat if you want to. Not twisting your arm, but if you want people to come visit your channel, please do. Because I am happy to promote that.
Trying to catch up to Katy now because she was smart and prepared some of her stuff ahead of time.
No, you'll still end up finishing long before I do.
Oh, it's giving me a challenge. I'm like, okay, it's a race now. So
That was not a challenge. I just know I can't do everything. I can't do it as fast as you
yeah,
because you know me. I don't get anything done in an hour or 2 hours for that matter. It takes
I don't
about
mind.
three.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
I
As you
know
know,
you are because I went and cheated it a little bit.
no, you just gave yourself a head start. You know, like it's if you plan to do something during a live in a set amount of time, and you know it's going to take 4 hours,
Yeah,
and you only
exactly.
have two, then I did the same thing yesterday with uh this block, and I still didn't finish it in time. I was
Yeah.
working on this during my live yesterday.
Oh, look at that. That looks pretty.
Yeah, it turned out really nicely, but it had like what 32 sets of flying geese
Oh my
and 10,
God.
10 of these tiny snowball blocks. I was like, there is
Yeah.
no way I'm going to get this all done on a live, and if I do, I'm just going to make so many mistakes. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I pre-did all that Friday night. So
I do the hard part and then just sew all the pieces together. That's what I
yeah,
did here. All I did was do the flying or I went ahead and did the half square triangles and I did the 4 patches because I figured those are the most time consuming. But this center here outside of outside of the fact that I've done the half square triangles, there's still all of this here to sew. And I'm sewing these long pieces now, and then I'll be able to join all of it. So it's not too
yeah,
terribly ahead of you, but you had your
no,
pre-cut. Remember last weekend when we started, I didn't have anything cut. I
yeah,
didn't
no. I
line.
made sure I had everything cut because
Well,
I don't like cutting
yeah,
during
I'm not
live.
cutting on live either because I always make friggin' mistakes.
Gotta
Hey,
make
Molly, welcome, welcome. And I think you're new to my channel. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, Miss Molly's been a good supporter of mine for quite a long time. So welcome, Molly. It's good to see you again. Thanks for coming over and hanging out with us.
Your surprise guest is next weekend. It wasn't yesterday.
Next week. Yesterday's
I
guest
thought
was
you
Miss
meant
Brenda from
yesterday.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
She was a first-time guest. It was really good to hang out with her. But yeah, my surprise guest, and I talked about it yesterday, and you'll hear it again on today's podcast, is going to be my little sister is going to come join me from Australia.
I think that's awesome, Sean.
Oh, I'm ecstatic about it. I don't ever get to spend enough time with her
Yep.
because she has two young children and she's a very busy lady. But we're talking about different things, and she mentioned. I mean, we talked about it before, and it never eventuated. She's like, "Well, maybe I can be a guest on the live," and I'm like, "Tell me when."
Yeah.
A
Was
couple of
it
days passed, and I was like, "Tell me when." When? How about next Saturday? And she was like, "Sure." So yeah, next Saturday morning, our time, Saturday night for her. She'll be joining me on the live. So yeah, that'll be fun. I think
I think that's
it'll
going to
be
be fun, definitely.
yeah. You don't want to miss that one. So come check it out.
Oh, I thought I thought it was this Saturday you were doing it, and I got up to look, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's not his sister. I misunderstood.
Yeah, no, it'll be this coming Saturday. And if you missed a live, that's okay. The replay is always there available for you, that you can check out as well. You just don't get to participate in the live chat. So
Yeah, well, since I'm going to be in Nuke, I can watch it from Nuke, so that's not a
yeah,
problem. And then I'll be up early Monday morning seeing doctors and go visit the vampire because we're gonna do more blood work. The some extra blood work that the doctor wants to do, and plus I requested 3 different ones that I want them to check on because it'll help with what I got going on, and we'll see what the numbers are.
yeah, that sounds good.
I have a feeling the numbers for my cortisol and inflammation is probably going to be high. And then we have to figure out what to do about that because it might help with things too. Because inflammation causes pain and everything else. So,
Yeah. All right, I'm just trying to concentrate here so I don't mess this up because I'm coming up to the R-square triangles.
yep. Let me see here. How do I want to do this? Oh, I sewed the center of this. Okay. What the heck? Did I miscut these rectangles? Because it sure looks like I did. Um,
Why would you cut the rectangles?
There's rectangles right here. Oh, it just looks like I did. Oh, let's not be cutting on nothing. Wait,
Did I not cut enough of those?
I need to,
Oh, hang on, that's what you do.
which one is this? That's V. It says
You do
two
it that,
quarters. Let
do
me
it that
measure
way.
this. Because that would, those half square triangles are supposed to be, please tell me I didn't make a mistake. Uh-oh, I think I did.
Oops.
No.
Well, you got time to fix it, right?
Yeah, I just have to make new half square triangles. How about that? Because they're 2.5 and not 2 3/4. Well, dang. So much for thinking I was going to get. See?
8.
Mistake, mistake.
All right. All right, where's my scribble stick? There it is. I'm not used to doing half square triangles this way.
How are you doing them?
I'm doing the way the pattern tells me to, but I'm used to doing it the stitch and flip way where you just cut it out.
Oh, you cut them in
But
half and sew it together, you mean?
yeah,
Oh, I never do it like that unless it's for some weird reason to do it that way.
well, I like doing it that way because there's no dog ears to cut. You just cut it and you're done.
Yeah, I don't mind the dog ears.
But you know, like everyone has a preferred way of doing it.
Okay, well, now I have 4 half square triangles I have to replace, but I'll use these somewhere else. So it's not like a total waste here. So let's get some white
Well,
fabric.
that's good.
Yeah, it can be resolved. I went and trimmed them down to 2.5 for some strange reason.
No. Our friend Christina is here from Sweden. Good morning to, well, good afternoon to you.
Good morning, Christine. You know what? I have done a pre-recorded podcast from Connie. She's the the lady that I met in Denmark.
Uh-huh.
That did quilted my 4 quilts for me.
Yes.
So we did a pre-record Friday morning that's going to go up the first week in August, and she's going to come sew with me on a live on Saturday at that same week of that same week. And they're right now they're on a family vacation in Sweden.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, they're in an Airbnb that's gorgeous. It has
That
so
sounds
many
fun.
windows in it. I was like, wow, look at all these windows and natural light coming in. She didn't need any lights for the podcast. I thought that was pretty darn amazing, but she's a really nice person. Oh my gosh.
Never been to Sweden. I've met a few people from Sweden, including Christina. Some of my colleagues at work are Swedish, and they've always been very, very nice people.
Oh,
So,
Sweden is one of the happiest places to live.
yeah, I'd like to make it over there
They
one
rank
day.
in the top 5 best countries that are happy and to live in.
No, that'd be neat.
And I don't remember if it's Sweden or if it's Finland. It's one of the two that does not have homelessness at all
Hmm.
because they take care of people who don't have homes.
Well, that's good.
Yep. They get them in a place to live first, then they help them get a job. And I mean, I think it's fantastic.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that'd be good to see that podcast at August when it comes out. And I mean, August sounds like it's so far away, but it's what, like 2 weeks?
Yeah, she was worried about her English, and I'm like, your English is fine. No worries on that part. I didn't have no trouble understanding her, but then I'm married to someone who speaks 3 languages, so there's that.
Yeah, I always find the people that tell you that their English is no good, they underestimate their own abilities and ends up being a
Yeah.
whole lot better
Yep.
than you think it's going to be. So I just,
Yeah, that's what I told her. I said, your English is fine. I mean, I can understand everything you just, wait a minute. Did that say 3 7/8 for those half square triangles?
3 1/8.
Oh, it's 1/8. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do them at 3 1/2. That way I can trim them down.
I
And
did
it's,
it as prescribed. So
have you had trouble oh my gosh. Have you had trouble keeping your house cool?
no, thankfully.
Man, we have no air conditioner, so our house has been like a doggone sauna.
I'm sure. Yeah, no, thankfully our air conditioning unit's only a few years old, so
Yeah, we don't have one.
you probably don't need one very often.
Mary says that blue and gold fabric is pretty. Thank you. Yeah, it's got snowflakes on it. I don't know if that's metallic or not though. When I
Oh, I
run,
just noticed it. Okay.
yeah, when I put my finger across it, I can't feel it. So I don't know if it's actually metallic or not. Because sometimes you can feel it if it's metallic, but this is
Right.
soft. And let me see what's on the this is by Northcott and it's called Christmas Joy. And I've had this one for a while, so I don't even I don't know if it has a date of what year this is on here. Let me look. Because sometimes it'll tell you what the date is for this fabric. Oh, it's Stonehenge too, which that was probably what I noticed. I like a lot of the Stonehenge stuff.
Okay.
It's, the Stonehenge fabric's really pretty. Okay. And this gray right here, I have no idea. It didn't have a color well maybe it did. Hang on a second. Yeah, that it didn't have any text on it. So I don't know where I got this piece from.
Yeah, I always have that problem. Like, where did I get this from? I have no idea.
Probably from Soyao when they used to ship to Greenland.
So we got this, we got that.
Y'all have
Uh,
to excuse me about my sniffling and sneezing. I'm so sorry, but I can't do anything about it. Short of not having a live, and I'm not doing that.
I was going to say if we need to stop, we can, but I figured you'd
No,
say no to that.
you know me better than that. Katie's not gonna say nope.
Feel this power through. Scottish Tide says she needs a lap quilt. My legs are cold while I sit here. I'm thinking about doing that myself actually, because especially at my office building, I don't know what temperature they set that on, but I think it's close to keep neat because I'm always cold there. So I was thinking about making myself a little lap quilt, like maybe like one of those little, I don't know what size they are, but I think you can make like wheelchair quilts, like designed just for
Yeah,
like
the
someone in a
lap quilt.
wheelchair. And I
Yeah,
figured maybe something that size would be good for me. And I was kind of thinking of originally with these little scrappy stars that I've been working on, I was going to do like two cushion covers, but I'm thinking now I might make a small lap quilt out of these. Maybe do like a star and then like a block of the same color as the background, kind of make it a little bit bigger and do that. I haven't decided yet. If anyone has any suggestions or opinions on that, I would love to hear it as well. That was kind of something I mentioned on my podcast this morning too. I was just thinking about like the cushion covers sound nice and all, but I already have enough cushion covers and I don't know that I really need any more. And so I'm thinking about doing something different. Or maybe I'll make them into a quilted vest. I keep talking about making one of those and it never seems to go anywhere. So I don't know. I'll have to see where that goes. I'm just going to keep making the blocks and we'll figure out what we're going to do with it afterwards.
yeah,
Javruka says, Katie, you are so dedicated. That is so, so, so true.
yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not gonna give up. I have to be really well. Like some of y'all remember what happened to me in October of last year when I got struck down by pain that put me in the hospital, and And when they let me out, and because I ended up, what was it, 2 or 3 weeks where I didn't do but what, one live, Sean?
Something like that.
Something like that, because we didn't have my pain levels under control. I couldn't sit in the chair, and it like to drove me crazy because I wanted to sew and couldn't.
I know what you mean. Like I remember when I had COVID a few years back, I was banished to what I called the leper end, which was the spare bedroom.
Yeah,
And I couldn't really sew up there for like a week.
yeah,
And it was driving me nuts. So I totally get that, Katie. I really, really do.
yeah. And when I did do the one live, everybody's like, "Why are you on here? We can
Because
see
you
you're in pain. Please don't do this." And I'm like, "Well,
I said something once and you kept on going. I'm like, well, she ain't gonna listen to me. So I'm just gonna
yeah, because you
tell
have
you.
something. You should get off. You look like you're, yeah."
I
And
was
I
like,
think a lot of times y'all pick up on it because I don't know, maybe I make a face or get up wrong or whatever. It's just that, I feel like I have a job to do here, and it's a fun job. When I say I have a job to do, and I've said this before, this is my job. I don't mean it like Sean has a job where he has to go to work. No choice. I have choices, but I just choose not to give into it's what it is.
I mean, I don't have to go to work. I could choose not to go, but I don't want to be unemployed either. So,
Yep.
um, off off I go.
Look at here. There's selvage on this. I didn't even see it till now. Look.
Oh, there you go.
Ah, can't have selvage on here. Wait, by the time I trim it down, it should be fine.
Oh, yeah, I've done that.
Well,
I've
let
done
me
that
give
to
it a
me.
try and see what happens. Sean, I'm going to border my socialites quilt with those little scrappy stars. And Mary says, I got some batting scraps that I need to sew together for the jelly roll race that I finished yesterday. I could get it finished today if I try. Can't share a picture when you do get it finished. We would love to see it. You can either share it on Sean's community tab or on mine, whichever, or
Yeah,
both.
or both. I mean, whatever works best for you.
Yeah, because I would like to see. And I'm fixing to start as soon as September gets here. Y'all be prepared because I'm going to be harping about it for the next 3 months. October, November, yeah, for the next 3 months. I want y'all to start posting pictures of your beautiful sewing. And you're going to say, well, why? Because
Because
my
she told
fourth,
you to.
yeah, well, there's that. My fourth annual 12-hour live on New Year's Eve creeping up. And I want to honor all of y'all, the viewers, again, like I did last year. I tell you what, that was the best ever 12-hour live because I got to do a trunk show nearly the whole 12 hours because of all the pictures I got of everybody's beautiful work that they had been doing that year. And so, yeah, we're going to do that again because it was special because me and Sean don't get to see y'all's work unless you post pictures, either on our Facebook group. I don't know if Sean has a Facebook group, but I do.
I
Um,
do, but I don't use it very often. So yeah, put it on. Probably just easier. Put it on Katie's.
yeah, but now you can put it on the community tab on both our YouTube channels, but you can also put it in my Facebook group if you want to. And then on New Year's Eve, I'm going to be spotlighting all of y'all, the viewers. I just think that that's what I don't know. I love you guys, and y'all have been so good to me. Been good to all of us, huh, Sean?
Yeah, I realized I'm one piece short of one of my fabrics, and
Hey, aren't you approaching 5K right now?
I'm at like 4.08, I think it is. So 5K is a little ways down the road. I mean, I figure like a year, maybe a year and a half. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I mean, I'm not really worried about it. I just try and focus
I
on
know you're
putting out.
trying. Yeah, I know you don't care, but it's getting closer.
Oh yeah, every subscriber it hits subscribe makes it one closer. So, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to find this fabric that I apparently I cut 3 pieces out instead of 4. I can't count.
Sylvia says she's using scraps left from Socialite's quilt. Did you already finish your Socialite, Sylvia? Because I thought Kimberly's not done yet. I mean, me and Shonda's a cut. We're running 2 weeks behind Socialites, which we intended on.
But I'm not doing socialites. Am I missing something?
Yeah, me and her are doing the Socialites three.
Oh, I thought you said Sean. I'm like, hang on a second. Sean didn't agree to this.
No, not you. It's me and Shonda.
Shonda. Okay, that's where I got confused. Okay, that makes more.
Shonda. Molly.
Hey,
Hey,
fabric, please tell me it is.
Molly says my annual quilt retreat. That's the first weekend in January. Starts on New Year's Eve this year. Wow.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Wow, that would be fun doing a New Year's Eve quilt retreat. You know what would be cool is to have a quilt retreat here in South Greenland.
You have to set that up.
But getting Americans on an airplane to come over here and sew with me would be interesting.
Well, you could have the Canadians come join you too.
Yeah. And
Good morning, Miss Ingrid. It's so good to see you.
the hotel does have two different what do you call those big rooms where you host something in them? Because when they added onto the hotel, they added two of those big rooms. And it's big enough to have a quilt retreat in it.
Well, there you go.
Hi, Ingrid.
You'll have to oh, that's yes. Sylvia said she's going to use the scrap. Oh, now I'm dropping stuff all over the place. Right, you can stay on the ground. I don't care anymore. But she's using this scrappy stars to do a socialite quilt. I think that's fantastic.
Yep. I love how everybody gets, uses ingenuity to do something with what they have left over. And my socialites blocks, the background is from yardage, but the rest of it's from scraps. I keep using scraps and scraps and scraps, and I'm like, you'd think I'd make a dent in my scraps, but I am noticing things like I'm running out of yellow, which means I've just about exceeded using all the yellow scraps I had left. Those are almost gone, and it's like, uh-oh, this is not good.
I was looking yesterday. Actually, I'm almost out of white thread.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. I ordered more. I'm just gonna pick it up later on today. Because I used to buy it from Joanne when it was on sale. Like when I was buy two get two free or whatever it is, I'd go buy the big spools of it. And I thought I had an extra one, but I didn't. So I was able to get some at Michael's. I ordered it online. I'll go pick it up later on today. Thankfully, I had a really good price. I think it was like $4.99 for about 1,100 yards. So I was.
To answer Dubrovka's question, yes, you can post any craft you want to. I'm not limited to just sewing. Mary says, Katy, I found the blue and gold fabric online at US Fabric Shop. Oh, that's cool. And then Ingrid says, Katy, I would travel to Greenland to retreat with you. That sounds like an amazing experience. Yeah, it would be. Then Geraldine says, so what is the sew secret, or did you already discuss it? It's what we're sewing on.
Yeah, we've been talking about this project that we were going to do together, and we didn't discuss, what it was or what the pattern was and everything else.
Yeah, we didn't even hint it was going to have to do with Christmas.
Yeah, I wanted to, but Katie would have probably not been very happy with me, so I stayed quiet.
Yeah, because then I couldn't have made that funny little thumbnail. What's our sew secret,
Exactly. So yeah, so that's it there. So yeah, we're working on this wonderful little. It's called Mary Mini Quilt.
Mini Quilt. Yep.
I had the hardest time with names, like remembering the names of the projects we work on. So
Mary Mini.
thankfully it's right here on my screen. So there you go. What else was I going to say? I can't remember now. It's not anything important, obviously.
Oh, this ruler does not have 2 3/4 on it, I don't think. Well, wait a minute. Maybe it does.
I mean, it should.
2 3/4. Okay. Yeah, it does have 2 3/4 now that I look. I never paid attention to the smaller markings on it, but yep, it's on here. Cool. So I won't have to do it the harder way. Y'all, I'm sorry about my snifflings. And I know when I go back and watch my video, I'm going to be like, oh my God, how many times are you going to sniffle on a live?
Silly Katy.
I know.
Clipping all these dog ears. I'm not used to doing this.
Oh, the dog ears?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind the dog ears. Well, sometimes I do, but now if I have an excessive amount of them, guess who I enlist to help me with them? Nikolai does it for me.
That's nice. Where do I sign up to get one of those?
I'm like, honey, will you tear the paper? Will you cut all these off? And he's like, okay. You don't even care.
No, if I see a pattern where it has to be done, I didn't notice until after I'd already cut out the fabric, but if I see a pattern where it says cut out a big square and then you do two at a time or eight at a time, whatever it is, no, Sean figures out what the final size is and does it the way I like to do it. So
I've never really given any thought doing it that way because sometimes, well, um, I get die cut half triangles all the time from cotton cut, so you'd think by now I'd be used to that. You still have to cut dog ears on them too.
no, you don't. They've got them trimmed
Huh? No, they're
on the
not.
puzzle mixture quilts.
They're not trimmed off. Some of them are not.
Really? Okay, because all the ones I've done, I've never had to trim dog ears on those.
Sometimes they do have the points on the two ends of it. Not all the time, just once in a while.
No, okay. Well, I haven't noticed.
Did you see?
Let's see. Raven's here with us. Sarah Sewing is here with us as well, and she's asking Katy, "Are you tired? I've been watching you all weekend." Katy's a trooper. She can go live all
I'm
the time.
tired, but I'm okay. I didn't get any much sleep last night. I should have went to bed when I should have went to bed and didn't because I wanted to sew instead of going to sleep like a sane person. It's just I have a lot of catching up to do right now. Uh-oh, he's not in here, is he? He's been having lots of fun with a bottle of ketchup.
Oh, where did that come from? Piece of fabric I was missing has now appeared.
You found it?
Yes.
I think my husband might have went back to bed, which is not
Smart
like
man.
him.
There you go.
Yep, I'm tired. And I still have another live. I guess we're having a live today. I haven't heard any different. But I also haven't received a link either. So I don't know if we're doing it or not. Oh, I thought you were in bed.
Oh, but I heard some certain word. So
Oh, come on. Here we go. Time for some laughter, you guys.
I heard a certain word.
Yep. Brought to you by Heinz Ketchup. All because I said the word ketchup.
Say what?
You said mustard.
Raven says, uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Deborah says, Katy, it's all good. You are still fun. Sneeze or no sneeze, laugh out loud. Aw, thank you for that. Oh my gosh. My nose is like in overdrive this morning.
So what progress are you making on yours? Are
I
you
got
still,
to have, I got to have, all I got to do is get rid of the ears off the remakes, and then I can start sewing the other pieces. Have you already got that block sewn?
no, I'm still working on that. I'm getting close
Okay.
though.
Okay, so you and I will probably finish it at the same time. Um, which block, the second block, are you going to do? Because I didn't cut the house, I did the other one, the tree.
That's fine. I've got them all cut out. So if you want to do the tree next, we'll do the tree next.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me either way.
So on the
Um,
tree,
but the tree I'm kind of excited about because I found some really fun fabric for that. So that's the one you want to do. I will not complain one little bit.
I found some fun fabric too. Check this out. And I made sure I cut everything in one direction. It's directional.
Oh, there you go.
And so when you get the tree together, all these little trees are going to all be going the same direction.
Well, that'll be
How hard
fun.
that is to accomplish when you got half square triangles involved.
That'll be neat.
Raven said the word. Oh, and Dubrovka too. Oh my gosh, y'all are starting something now. Dubrovka says, I want some ketchup. And Raven says, ketchup.
It'd be a sad day when that bottle's empty.
No, there'll just be another one in the refrigerator.
Oh, so that's something you can pick up there fairly easily. I didn't know that was like an import.
I get it from the store here. Apparently
Okay.
made in they have a manufacturing company in the UK, I think.
Oh, okay.
Because that's where that comes from. Ketchup's pricey, but it's so weird, Sean. You go into Bruce and it, what was it, 45 kroners?
67.
No, oh, it's gone up that.
Now, was it, last time we checked the first big person, it was 67.
Yeah, and then we go down to Pacific, and the 67 was for the smaller bottle. This one he keeps showing is the big one. And we
Uh-huh.
go down to Pacific, and it's 45 kroners for the bigger one.
Mm.
And every time I go into Pacific, I snatch one up. So now I got like 2 bottles, I think, or either 3. I mean, I don't go through ketchup like crazy, but when it's for that price, it's like Jesus.
Yeah, you snag it. Well, it lasts forever too, so you don't
Yeah.
have to worry
Yeah,
about it going back.
Yeah, and it's a big bottle, so I probably will. That'll take me, I don't know, 7 or 8 months to wipe out, maybe, depending on what it is I'm eating. I use
Yeah,
it like if I roast a chicken, and I don't put it on the roast chicken when you first make it that day, but when you have leftovers and you're warming it up, I like to put ketchup on it.
yeah, one of my kids we had a couple of years.
Ketchup on chicken. Ketchup on other things.
Yeah, it was one of my kids a couple of years ago. She put that stuff on everything.
What the first time I saw somebody put it on scrambled eggs, I'm like, really?
Oh, that's the way it's meant to be. They'll do that in Australia.
Nikolai's at it again. And Dubrovka says, Katy, are you talking about ketchup? And Carrie says, you can have any share of the ketchup. See, there.
You keep saying that, I keep showing it.
Vegemite.
No, my husband's having lots of fun with that.
Miss Mona's here, or Mona 2.0. Have you changed her link to Mona 2.0 for me yet?
She said she was going to get up early and come watch us.
Let's see. Mona 2.0. Let's see if it comes up.
Good morning, Mona 2.0. Actually, you need to put exclamation rip it.
I like mine better.
I know, and I'm going to change that, but it'll have to wait till after the live for me to fix that.
Yeah, no, I put that stuff on the eggs, just like you said. I've always done that.
It's interesting because I've never put it on eggs. Raven says she
Yeah.
only puts it on burgers. And Raven's saying good morning to Mona. And she went to bed late like I did, so she's probably tired today. All right, let's get the center of this block made so that we can connect the dots.
Second. Opera's announced he wants to go outside.
Like, let me go outside, please. I want to be a painting of.
Yeah, normally they go to sleep, but sometimes they get up and then want to go outside.
Someone just said the word again. Dubrovka says, I love ketchup on burgers too. Oh my gosh. We're going to keep Nikolai busy this morning with the ketchup.
And today my work.
Like I said. Never a dull moment in my household.
Yeah, Geraldine says he's probably puts that stuff on everything as well. So
they keep repeating it because now Geraldine said it. She says my brother puts ketchup on everything too. Y'all are funny.
it was hilarious. One of the kids we just had this past year, she absolutely loved Zach's sauce, which comes from Zaxby's. It's a fried chicken restaurant in like the southeast part of the US.
Uh-huh.
She put the stuff on everything. She put it on tacos one day. I think there was some pasta dish she's put it on. I mean,
Harry says I don't put it on anything, which means she's like Nikolai. Not much of a, yeah.
Mine's remoulade for the.
Yeah, Nikolai likes remoulade instead.
For the French fries.
French fries, yep. Uh-oh, Mona. Mona says, I like ketchup with mayo mixed with fried potatoes.
I think you just need to turn a third camera on and just stick the bottle there and just leave it there.
I know, because Dubrovka just said Nikolai should have his own ketchup. Oh my goodness.
If he did, these folks would show up and
Yeah,
watch
they
it.
would. Come to the Nikolai Ketchup channel.
Presented to you by Heinz or Hunt's or whoever pays the most money.
Yeah. That's why I love him so much. He always has such a great sense of humor.
Yeah, Raven asked was she able to take some of the Zach sauce home with her? Yes, she did. We got her a bottle and she was able to pack it in her check luggage. Yeah, I think if we gave her the opportunity, we should have taken that 7 bottles of it home. But oh my goodness, getting her packed up and putting all her stuff into the number of suitcases she had was quite a challenge. So, there was no more room to put any more Zach sauce.
Yeah, that's the best place to do is put it in your checked baggage. That way they won't take it.
Yeah, well, if it's over 3, it was definitely over 3 ounces. I think it was like about the same size bottle as what Nikolai had. So, yeah, they would have taken it if it was carry-on. Not that she had any room in a carry-on baggage anyway.
She'll probably be saying, can you mail me some? Because actually you could.
I could, but it's going to be very expensive. She'd be better off trying to find a copycat recipe and making it at home herself.
Sorry, guys. My nose is really stirred up today.
Yeah, she liked that and the cane sauce and Raising Cane.
You know what Dubrovka said, honey?
Something to do with the red stuff.
She says, I am joining Nikolai's ketchup show. Where do I sign up? Oh gosh. You know, look what y'all did.
Ta-da!
mean, what my question is if he did this live, what would he do? Is it going to be a cooking show, or
Yeah.
is he going to tell us about the history of it, or what's going to be on?
The whole joke comes from what's the name of that movie again?
Fried green
Has
tomatoes?
John Travolta in it.
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction. It's about that. Hey, Tasha, Katie, do you sleep? Yeah, I got a little, but not enough.
Only when she has to.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raven says, could you imagine finding the best source of your life and not having it in the country? Yes. There's a lot of like I feel that way sometimes. Certain stuff I can't have here.
Yeah. There's lots of things I miss about the United States. That
Oh,
I
they do
that
they
I'll
do
have
have recipes for it.
some things you cannot make, even with recipes, because it requires things that you can't get your hands on to make the recipe.
Well, now I'm looking to see what's in it. Some mayonnaise. Oh, look at this. Mayonnaise, ketchup,
Ah,
number two.
look what you've done, Sean.
Oh, she could probably make it at home, yeah, because it's mayonnaise, Heinz, salt, pepper, garlic powder, white vinegar, and that sauce I can't pronounce. Worcestershire
Worcestershire.
sauce. Yeah. So I'll have to send this. I'm gonna have to send this recipe to Lily later on and tell her, hey, look, if you run out, well, I'm sure she's run out already. She can actually make it she should be able to grab all those ingredients in Belgium with no issue.
You might as well come back with that, honey. Because Mona says the joke is, what did Mama Tomato say to baby tomato ketchup? And that was from Mona. Oh my gosh.
There you go.
It's like at the back end of Pulp Fiction movie, apparently.
Yeah, I've never seen that movie.
Well, that makes two of us. So I'm gonna have to watch it just so I can see the joke part of it. Tasha's asking, what sauce is it, Sean?
Zax sauce. It's from Zaxby's. I don't think you have it up there. It's a fried chicken restaurant that sells chicken strips, kind of like similar to Chick-fil-A in that respect. I think they have.
They make
I
the
think they.
best salads ever on the
You can
planet.
finish those.
Who's that?
Zaxby's.
Yes, yeah, they do have some really good salads, but I don't think they've any further north than Virginia. I mean, I think they started off in Texas
Florida,
or
I think.
maybe it's Florida. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think they started out in Florida and then they kind of spread out a little bit. But
Well,
it's chicken. They have chicken strips.
yeah, and then they
And
got
I
wings
think
now.
wings, if I remember right.
Yeah, they got wings. They got different wings.
Yeah, they have different kinds of wings, and then they do salads where you can get different styles of chicken put on the salad.
Yeah,
The salads are to die for. Oh my God.
yeah. The salads are well. I don't eat salads because to me it's bunny food. But my wife loves the salads.
They're so good.
She got a salad by mistake. I think when we picked up the order, they gave us a salad instead of chicken strips, and she was starving, and so she ate it, and she loves it. Yeah, she's had it a few times since. Nadi, every time we went to Zaxby, she'd get a salad because that's what she liked.
Yeah.
It actually started in Georgia, so you were close.
Yeah. But the salads are just I would drive 18 miles because I lived 18 miles from Lake City, because I was out in the country. I would drive 18 miles just to get a Zaxby salad because that's how good they are.
Yeah, no, they are. From what I understand, they look really good. Like if I was to eat a salad, that would
especially when you get the fresh chicken breast with it.
That would make everybody hungry.
That's one thing I do miss is having access to fresh salad all the time.
You have to build yourself a little greenhouse.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I keep mentioning that and that gets a look.
Now I'm trying to see where the nearest Zaxby's to Tasha is. It's probably in Richmond. I know.
Well, I like Chick-fil-A too.
Yeah.
Don't make salads like Zaxby does. Zaxby's salads have always been bang up yummy.
Yeah, I mean Chick-fil-A has good salads too, but yeah, I think Zaxby has
I
them
think
beat
they
on
have the
that.
monopoly on it. Yeah.
Raven said she'd drive that far for Popeye's mashed potatoes and spicy gravy when we were pregnant with my son. Yeah, the two kids we just had, Lily and Nadi, also loved Popeyes, but uh the places around here, the service is absolutely horrendous. I mean, you can order it and you still have to wait 20 minutes for them to give it to you. So I don't go there very often.
Maybe they cook it on the spot because people, because
No, there
like
was
when
there
we
was plenty of stuff.
like when we were in Denmark and we were doing long drives between two big places, we would go through Burger King to get chicken nuggets because that's about the only thing from fast food that Nikolai will actually eat. He doesn't like, and it's because uh he don't like hamburger joints sticking mustard and stuff on his hamburgers, and that's what it is. So anyway, we'll go through the drive-through, and the first thing I say is, please make the chicken nuggets fresh because I can't stand cold chicken nuggets. And
Yeah.
I'll sit and wait for them to make it fresh.
Well, I got spoiled by Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets. That's really the only ones I'll eat if I'm going fast food.
Yeah, it's good for like when you're just you're having to go somewhere and don't have time to sit and eat,
Yeah,
and
there
it's
you
cheap
go.
on top of it.
Raven says, LOL, you have to go to Popeyes in the hood for the good Popeyes. Yeah, even the ones in the hood around here still have horrible reviews about them being slow and missing stuff and everything else. So I just don't think they're very good in this area. I'll have to try them again when I go somewhere else. Like in Miami, apparently they're really good, but that's where their head office is. So I don't know.
I think it just depends on where it's at. The Popeyes in Lake City, sometimes or for the majority of the part, you know, I never had anything to complain about. But every now and then, and a lot of times, if you went like when they're really slow, the chicken would be not fresh.
It's it been in the sea back too long.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it tastes good. Like if I go to Popeyes, like it tastes good, but you have to budget 20 or 30 minutes after you order it before you can expect to receive it. And if I'm waiting 20 or 30 minutes for food, it needs to be a sit-down restaurant, in my opinion. That's not fast food. But
Yeah.
anyway, I'll get off my soapbox now. And
It's not a soapbox. You're just talking about how things work.
it was like I went to a Chick-fil-A the other day, near one of the universities near here, and I told it was like 10 or 15 minutes, and they were not busy. There was like three orders. And I told my wife, I said, this is a McDonald's disguised as a Chick-fil-A because that's what it felt like. So there you go. Mona says Pizza Hut has a fantastic salad. Oh, that's good to know. I didn't realize they had that.
I seem to recall they do. Last I heard, Pizza Hut's phasing out all their sit-down parts, where you can go in and
See,
sit
I
down.
thought they're actually bringing back some of the more retro stuff in different areas. I think the closest one to me is it Gloucester? It's like an hour or so away. I loved their buffets. I think my parents liked it too because they'd give us like what was it, $7 or $8, whatever it was back in the day, to send us over. Like we'd all go on the weekend, and me and my mates and go eat that. I guess my parents figured $7 or $8 for us to go eat unlimited pizza as teenage boys was a very wise and.
No, Pizza Hut had buffets
Oh, they did. Yeah, they used to.
because when I worked for Pizza Hut, there was no such thing.
Yeah, no, a lot of them.
They had the salad bar, where you go make your own salad, but outside of that,
I know we'd go there on the me and my mates would go there and we'd probably polish off a pizza or two each.
Wow.
We'd have eating competitions and stuff. It was fun. I remember that was some good days. It was kind of like the CC's buffet, but with Pizza Hut pizza, so it was a whole lot better.
Oh, interesting.
Raven says, Sean isn't going to get the diarrhea lettuce. No, absolutely not.
Why do you
You
call it
have
diarrhea?
no fear on that.
Why is it called diarrhea lettuce?
There's a explosive diarrhea illness going around here in the US that's apparently sourced from the figure that's come from some sort of lettuce outbreak or something. So
Oh no.
because I don't eat rabbit food, you don't have to worry about me getting that disease. So Sarah says, wow, that's unusual for Chick-fil-A. They normally get you in that. That's what I thought too. I worked for Chick-fil-A for 4 years in my younger days. And yeah, usually it's like you're in and out. There's one or two I've been to where if
Get off my.
you want to get in and out, you go through the drive-through. But yeah, this one it was connected to, it was like part of the college campus, I think. So I don't know. It was just not a good experience, and it's just a location I will not go back to. There's plenty more in the area I can go to, so I'm not stressing about it. So Raven says that Pizza Hut definitely had buffets where she was when she was growing up, and they had dessert pizza too. Yeah, it was the Pizza Hut buffet was fun. They had one in that area years ago, but I think they're all in that area. They're all gone. I think the closest ones are like an hour and a half away, and I'm not driving that far to go to a buffet. All right, so that's the center part.
I'm doing the center right now after I had to recorrect some half square triangles of mine. Um, but if I'm not careful, something's gonna get turned the wrong way here.
Yeah, I'm worried about that too. But if
Yeah,
you do,
okay,
just do the
so
other side the same way. It'll just be a design element.
yeah,
Ah, heck, I have got something backwards.
yeah, I just realized I was about to put other half on the wrong direction.
Yeah, okay, we'll have to rip that out and then redo that. That's fine. It's not the end of the
Triangles
world.
look like what do you call it? Churn dash. And I was about to flip them the other way. I'm like, no, it cannot be that way.
Javruka says the Pizza Hut there in Ontario has a lunch buffet every day. Oh, that's neat.
I did not know they had done buffets. Wow. How do you
Oh yeah,
keep
that was one of the highlights of my childhood was going to a Pizza Hut buffet. It was fantastic. So,
such? I'm like, how do you keep fresh pizza on a buffet?
oh, there was always plenty of people there. It didn't stay there very long. So,
Because I'm kind of selective about my pizza.
and they always had a good variety. I mean, you had your cheese, you had your supreme, your meat lovers. They did a really good job of keeping a bunch of different options out there. Have you ever been to a CC's buffet
No.
pizza? No, I mean it's cheap and questionable quality. I was gonna say if you had been there, you'd be, or if you've been all Golden Corral, but just pizza. That's kind of how the Pizza Hut buffet was. It was like the whole center of the restaurant was the buffet table, and yeah, they did a really good job of
Did you
keeping
know
it.
that Golden Corral didn't start out being a buffet? They
Oh,
were
okay.
actually a steakhouse.
No, I had no idea.
Yeah, and then like 10 years down the road, they switched to a buffet. And to me, that ruined the whole steakhouse atmosphere.
No, I did not know that.
Yep. I was a teenager when I started eating in there, and oh my gosh, their steaks were yummy. Then they went buffet
Oh,
style, and I went and ate at it, I think once or twice. I wasn't impressed.
yeah. Well, I didn't get here till after 2000, so that was well and truly after that switch. Deborah says, see you tomorrow. Well, thank you for hanging out with us. It was so good to see you.
Yep. Thank you for dropping in.
Now, Miss Jennifer's here from Prep for Maternity Homestead.
Hey, Jennifer.
It is Jennifer, right? I hope I'm getting the names
Yeah,
right.
it's right. It's Jennifer.
Okay. I am horrible of names. Like the whole time Lily and Nadi were here, I kept calling them the wrong names.
Oh, well, that happens sometimes. I do it too. Get someone's name on the wrong person. And most
Yeah, I
of
end up just
the time,
saying,
I don't
hey,
see
you.
them often enough.
Yeah, but they lived here with me for 10 months. You figure I would have got it right at least
Yep.
consistently by the end, but no, not a hope. So let's see. Sarah says Ponderosa Steakhouse used to have a buffet, right? I think so.
I don't know. Ponderosa is expensive to eat at, and I've only ever eaten at that place once.
Pretty sure I went to Ponderosa once. Was I
And
out in
there,
Illinois?
they didn't have a buffet. It was a steakhouse, and it was expensive as heck.
I think it was the one we went to in Illinois. Ponderosa. It sounds familiar. Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember. We went to some place in somewhere off 64 in Illinois. I don't remember where we were. I just pulled off the road when with my mates and we went and ate there. And I think yeah, you just ordered like there was a buffet like for the salads and everything else, and the steaks you could get all you could eat. I don't eat steaks, so I don't remember for sure. But yeah, I think you just ordered and they brought it out to you.
You don't eat steak?
No,
Why?
just not something I enjoy. I know I'm weird.
Man, if I could eat a ribeye steak 7 days a week and be
Oh, now
plumb,
that's backwards.
but I could also eat barbecue chicken 7 days a week too and be happy about that too.
Yeah. Well, this is on backwards, Katie.
Yep.
It's supposed.
Oh no, so you're gonna have to take the oh
No, I'm not. This is going to be a new design element.
yeah, it's your design, it's your choice. Design choice.
Design choice. Sean is not pulling that out. That's way too much work.
Yeah, because you got it same direction on both sides. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm just doing the same. Yeah, if it was different on both sides, I'd rip it out. But yeah, it's just gonna be different. That's okay.
Yeah, I was making sure that I turned them out because I knew if I didn't, I would be flipping them the other darn way.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to make sure I didn't do that. What I was doing is I almost had this top right here, where the two half square triangles are. I had it turned around and I almost didn't catch it. So I'm glad I saw it.
It's good that you did.
Yeah, because me and my half square triangle thing. Raven says, I understand not eating bunny food, but no steak is weird.
You know what I'll tell you what I've found. I found this very interesting though with steakhouses is like everyone goes to a steakhouse to get a steak except Sean and apparently Tasha. Um, they have the steakhouses like Texas Roadhouse, Lone Star, and that sort of thing. Now they all have excellent chicken tenders. You wouldn't think that a steakhouse would have good like chicken strips or anything else like they just throw it on the menu for the weirdos out there like me that don't eat steak. But they are like the chicken strips at these places are exceptional.
Yeah, all their food is always exceptional. And I only eat one specific steak when I go in a steakhouse. I only eat ribeyes and that's it. And I mean, there's other steaks, fillets, and everything else, but I only go in there for one reason, to eat a ribeye. Look at you. See, I told you you would finish before me. And you were saying, oh, you, yeah, see?
Oh, hang on now. I will have to fix it because these dots are on the wrong side. Oh, that's not good. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna have to turn it around, Katie.
You're going to have to flip them.
Yeah, okay. That's
Well,
future Sean's. Yeah, at some point, that's future Sean's problem. I'm not doing that right now. So, all right, where did I put number three? We're doing four next, right?
whichever one the tree is.
Yeah, that's number four, I
Because I
think.
don't have the fabric cut out for the other one yet.
That's
because
fine.
I'm looking at that one and I'm like, I know it's all blues, aquas and blues, but I want to put red in there too. So I haven't
Raven says,
what print I want to use, but I haven't.
yeah, you'll figure it out. Sarah says she loves ribeye steaks. Tasha says she's not a steak lover either. You'll never see me order one, but if CJ makes it for dinner, I'll eat it. But if I never eat a steak again, I'll be just fine. Raven says she does not usually go to a steakhouse. We just buy from the butcher shop. That's how we normally are here too. We usually don't go to a steakhouse because Amanda likes it when I cook it on the grill. I just grab some New York strips from the store and I just grab and put them on the grill and
I don't like New York strip steaks. I absolutely don't. That's why I don't buy T-bone, because one side's T-bone and the other side is the tenderloin. And
yeah.
I just don't care. I like the tenderloin end of it. I just don't like the New York strip side of it.
We're all different, you know. Some people like them all, some don't like them at all. And
It's because of the texture. But now, if I could get my hands on sirloin steak, I would eat that more often because I do like sirloin. But they don't have sirloin here, so we're thawing out a ribeye roast right now in the refrigerator. But I'm going to cut two pieces off of it to grill on the grill for steak, and that'll reduce the size of the roast. And then the next day I'm gonna cook the roast, sear it on the grill, and then finish it off in the oven.
sounds good.
Steakhouses are expensive. We can both have steak for the price of one person. Yep, it is. That's why I only do it once in a while. It's not a regular basis. But Texas Roadhouse is, from my point of view, is special unless something's changed. Because it's not just about their ribeye steaks; it's about their salads that come with it, the bread that they serve with it. All of it's
Oh, I
just
love the
really it's
bread
a
with the cinnamon
really
butter.
experience. That's what I like about them.
Yeah. We
They
don't
make
go
the
very
best
often.
steamed broccoli I've ever seen.
Sarah says she buys the ribeye roast and cuts them into steaks. Working
Yep.
for Publix Meat Department for 20 years, you'll learn a few things. Yes, it's good when you
Way
pick
to
up that sort
save
of stuff.
money. Buy a whole one and cut it yourself and then freeze them.
Yeah, we don't really do that here because Amanda's the only one that eats a steak. So I just buy one and that usually keeps us. I'll cook her a steak on the grill and then I usually get like brats or something like that.
You don't eat any red meat at all?
I Steak's pretty much the only red meat I don't eat. Like I'll eat hamburgers and that sort of thing there. We do like stew meat and that sort of thing there, but I have to cook it on the Instapot. I found the Instapot has worked beautifully for stew meat and other red meat. It makes it really tender and it doesn't take a super long time.
I don't like eating stew, period. I don't like my red meat boiled like that.
In the it like I always found it tough and that sort of thing there too, but ever since I've tried it in the Instapot, it's been really good and tender and it's been a game changer for us. Because Amanda likes that a lot, but I'd never eat it. And then she's like, we tried it in the Instapot one time, and I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, why not? Not gonna make any difference, but
My mother was an excellent cook, and her beef stew people would flock for. But every time she'd make it, I'd go eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because I do not like red meat cooked that way.
mm-hmm.
Not at all. Any red meat. Nikolai takes whale meat and makes soup out of it, and it's like, no, because it stinks up the whole house.
Chicken.
And doing beef that way stinks up the whole house.
There you go. Raven says she doesn't like New York strips either. She likes sirloin, butcher's cut, or filet.
Yeah. It just the texture is, I call it rough cut texture is what it seems like. It's not, because when you eat a ribeye or sirloin, it's tender and it like melts in your mouth, sort of. And
Yeah.
with New York strip, that's not the case.
Well, you can all have my steak. I'll be happy just eating whatever else is available. So,
You know what I really like to do is and I don't have access to that either here, is I like buying top round roast. And you know, round roast that or round period is tough. It's not tender like the rest of the muscles of the cow.
right.
But I will take a top round and have it cut like a London broil, and
Uh-huh.
I'll marinate it overnight in teriyaki sauce, Kikkoman teriyaki, and then smack it on the grill and cook it so it's medium rare. If you go over that, it will be like eating cardboard, and it is so yummy to make it that way.
That sounds good.
It's really good. Something about the teriyaki just does something. It makes the round very tender, and
Right.
if you prep it right and then stay on top of it with the grill and don't overcook it, it is so delicious.
All right. Mona 2.0 says ribeye is the way. Jennifer says that they usually buy half a cow once a year, and we have a variety of steaks throughout the year. That's a good way of doing it too.
Yeah, it's the cheapest way to go getting a half a cow,
Yeah.
especially in
We
this
just
day and age.
Yeah, we just don't have a deep freezer, like enough space to store half a cow. So it's a good way to do it if it would, it's something you enjoy for sure. Javuka says we should add something to it.
Dubrovka says, add ketchup, Katy. I don't know if he heard that or not because he might have his headphones on now. Must be he's got his headphones on, so he didn't hear it. This block
Oh,
is
hang
going to be
on.
pretty, Sean. Yours
Oh,
looks,
the snowflake one.
yeah.
Yeah, mine will look good once I actually have it done right. All right, so there you go. So who's having steak for dinner tonight after our little discussions?
Um, we're having red sauce or meat sauce today, so
Yeah, I don't know what we're having yet. Amanda hasn't made the menu. She picks out everything, and then I go to the store and buy it and then cook it.
do you go to the store every day to buy food?
No, usually once a week. I mean, I might go to the store and get stuff that I forgot, but yeah, no, she normally does the menu on Sundays for the week.
I got my husband broke of going to the store every day to buy food. I'm like, dude, just buy food by the month and get it over with. And the only thing you have to go back and get, you know, 2 or 3 times in a month is maybe eggs and, you know, minute things. But meat and stuff, I buy enough of it to put it in the freezer. So
Yeah.
my freezer is always full of meat and frozen vegetables. I keep that stocked.
Mona says she's having chicken. Well, she's put a chicken icon, so I'm assuming that means she's having chicken.
Yum.
I like chicken.
Ribeye is the way. Yes, it is. On the chicken. I like chicken too, though. We eat more. I think if I had to say how often, how much, what do we eat the most of in our house? It's probably chicken.
No, it's chicken in our house. Like,
Yeah, chicken's the cheapest to eat, even though it's
yeah.
gotten pricey. But I got smart. I'm buying whole chickens by the case, and I'm also buying chicken legs by the case. And I buy pork tenderloins by the case as well. Saves me some money.
Yes.
And I tend to buy whole ribeyes so that I can cut them into steaks and and leave one end of it for a roast.
All right, Javuka's having roast chicken, gravy, mashed potatoes, salad from the garden. That sounds good.
Dubrovka, that sounds yummy.
Yeah, I don't know what we're having yet.
Hey, Dubrovka, how's things in your way? Y'all got a bunch of smoke up there where you're at?
I think it all came down this because I think it's further out west. If I remember correctly, it's out in Alberta. I think there's a couple of fires in Western Ontario, but depending on where she is, she may not have any fires near, and I think the winds are pushing it down south, so she might be okay.
Yeah, because Kevin told me Kevin lives in Toronto and he said there's no smoke there. That
Yeah,
where the fires are 8 hours away.
yeah. The reports I've seen is been Western Ontario and then like Manitoba, Alberta, that part of like out by Winnipeg and that sort of thing there, I think is where the fires are, if I remember correctly. Scottish Touch says, okay, I'm getting set up to sew the bedding scraps together. I'm determined to use this because it takes up a lot of space and it's a spare quilt on my bed, so it doesn't matter to anyone else. Yeah, I mean, I'm a big proponent of using batting and putting it together. I use it for the bowl cozies a lot, and I've put quilts together with batting. I'm pretty sure I used two strips of batting for the state fair quilt. I don't know how that's going to go, but we'll find out in September, right? I can't tell. It's unless you really feel for it, you're not going to notice it. So there you go. Tasha says the smoke is terrible where she is up there in upstate New York. It's better here than it was, thankfully. Good morning, Miss Brenda.
Good morning,
Uh,
Brenda. And
Ra-
yeah,
Raven says the wind is pushing it down to me, down to Minnesota and Wisconsin, and then over. Yes. I forget how it's doing. I know the stuff's better than what it was, but it was worse out in Richmond and up northern Virginia on Friday than it was here. We kind of got caught at the edge of it, so we weren't too bad.
when I heard it was they had smoke in Virginia, that's why I asked Kevin about it because Kevin's in Toronto, so that's north of Virginia. So it's shocking to hear it's in Virginia but not in Toronto. That's so
Well,
weird.
I think what it's done is it's gone down south and then it's kind of pushed east. So because it started west of where he is in Toronto, he wouldn't see much of it. And sometimes the water will. It's interesting too. Like I live in coastal Virginia, and we had like a swamp. Like we have a swamp called the Great Dismal Swamp, and it caught on fire. What was it, 10 or 12 years ago? And it would push up some horrible smoke. But it depended on which side of the river you're on. Some days, one side of the river would be really smoky, and you cross the bridge, and it'd be clear as day. And other days, it'd be the exact opposite. So
Mm.
it could be that Lake Ontario is blocking any smoke too. It's really interesting. So
All right, let's get this pressed because we're getting closer to
Raven
the.
says the first day smelled like a campfire. After that, it smelled disgusting. Hodgeways, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Says hi, Katy in the chat. How you doing? Happy Sunday. And Scottish Touch says it's smoky there in Appleton, Wisconsin. My eyes are super itchy. Yeah, that's kind of how I was on Friday. My eyes were super itchy.
Hey, Hodgeways, how are you?
I did pronounce that right. Good.
He's got a nice. He lives in the UK, and he's
Oh,
always
okay.
and his videos are all like he does a lot of stuff in Manchester.
Okay. I know where that is.
And this spring, he managed to get quite a few things that had blossoms on them because I said, it'd be nice to see some spring flowers, and he got some cherry blossoms.
Oh, that's nice.
It was really pretty. But yeah, he's got a really great channel. And Hodgeway, share your channel, type exclamation selfie so people can visit you. I'm good. What about yourself? How are you doing?
Raven says if Ruka can take her smoke back.
Oh, he already answered the question. He said he's doing good.
Yeah. I was like, you'll see that in a minute.
Yeah, I see it now. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Question. I'm good. Type exclamation selfie so they can find you. Katy wanted to see blossoms, and I made sure I did them. He said, "Yeah, he did." Because he had done a stroll through a park where it was just before it was still winter time, so everything was barren. And I said, it would be really cool if you went walking through there when spring comes. Everything's got flowers on it and brand new green stuff on it. And he went and done it. And one day it was raining when he was trying to do it. He just shared his channel. So if y'all hop on over there and pay him a visit, because he's got lots of cool videos of the different areas where he's at. And I love when he goes through there and shows some of the older architecture too. It's really cool.
Yeah, and I just went out to took a look myself. It looks really neat. So
yeah, it's very neat. He has lots of cool things that show. He just walks through a different area and it's so pretty and different. And when we were in Denmark this time, I got quite a few pictures of some of the older buildings I'm going to be putting in a video, and that remind me of some of what he's shown us in Manchester on one of his Manchester videos.
awesome. Sorry, I'm just trying to read this pattern and see.
Oh, it's okay. You're fine. All right, let's get this other side on. Then I can sew this block together. Mona said she just subscribed. Thank you, Mona.
So
Hodgeway says, was a bit under the weather, but coming back slowly, much better now. Okay, I'm glad you're feeling better. Hodgeway says, oh, you remember all the videos so well. Thanks for your support. Oh, yep. When I say I watch your videos, I actually do.
I'll have to go subscribe to that shortly too, because I enjoy seeing different parts of the world.
Yeah, yeah, I love that too, especially when they're going through some older parts of an area where you get to see the older buildings and stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah. Because I'm not going to get to half of these places. So
exactly.
All right, Sarah says she has to get going. I hope everyone has a good day. Well, thank you for hanging out with us for a while. I hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you, Sarah. Babe, I need the front door open. It's hot in here. It be hot in here. Thing is, it's raining, and if you open too many windows, then the whole house becomes this humid thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems to be aggravating my asthma for some weird reason. For the last 4 days, it feels like somebody's been sitting on my chest. Can you open the front door too? Hmm? Will you open the front door too? Raven says, catch up.
I think the next time you do a giveaway, Katie, you should not do a $25 gift card. You should just offer up a bottle of ketchup as the prize and then go on Amazon and have it shipped to whoever wins.
Yeah, that would be funny. I wonder
Or
how
do a
many there
do a mystery mystery prize, and then the bottle of ketchup shows up on their doorstep.
I wonder how much that would irritate someone to get a bag or a package of ketchup.
Well, Amazon sell, or you could find like their local supermarket and delivers.
Hey, Amanda. Amanda says, "Happy Sunday, Katie and Sean.
Ah, good morning. So good to see you.
How have you been doing?"
Was it Raven?
Yeah, it was Raven that brought up the ketchup.
Raven!
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Katie's great ketchup giveaway.
Yep, the great giveaway.
And Sean just said that.
Yeah, Sean did, and somebody else did too. Look, Mona. Laugh out loud, bottle of ketchup. I don't think that's going to go away anytime soon. Do you, Sean?
No.
All right, now I got to do is sew this block together. What do you think it? Look, Sean.
It's looking really good.
Yeah. Let's get this sewn together. Do not forget to like the live stream as you come in. It will go a long way. Thank you for saying that, Hodgeway. That's right. Y'all hit that like button.
Yeah, it does help us out a lot. It really does. So,
Hodgeway says
Amanda
I only
says
have 18 likes so far. How many people are in here? I didn't even look.
40.
So I should have 40 likes. Y'all are slacking.
Amanda says she's great. Sewing outside this morning. It's gorgeous there in Indiana. That is awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. Anytime you get to do it outside, I want to sew outside, but I don't want to be massacred by mosquitoes right now.
Yeah.
You're giving her
Yeah.
breakfast.
Yeah.
Don't forget to give her egg and cottage cheese. Only a tablespoon, my love. Yeah, there's still a little bit left in that open one. Just a tablespoon, not more.
Mona says the ketchup bottle should travel Texas, North Carolina, to Greenland yard. Yeah, could you just imagine walking into US Customs and they're like, you got anything to declare?
Mona. She says the ketchup bottle should travel. Yeah, about that amount. Honey, Mona says the ketchup bottle should travel from Texas, North Carolina, Greenland, and yada.
That would be kind of fun to do though. Like, have a video, like if you did a video of your travels and the ketchup bottle just made a little appearance every so often.
And Hodgeway says, feel free to subscribe too. Hodgeway says, road to 60K, Katie. This is awesome. Yeah.
You'll get there.
And Dubrovka says, I think Heinz should give you a year's supply of ketchup for the advertising.
I know I've said that before, like they need to be a sponsor.
Yeah.
So you'll have to go onto their website later on and just say, hey, look, there's this couple in Greenland that really love and promote your product. You should go.
Yeah, someone should go tell them about it. Maybe they'll come and watch.
Make them look at one of your views, lives,
Yeah.
where that particular item is on the menu.
Oh my Lord.
But no, I like that idea of Mona's because we did that something similar on the last time my dad and stepmom were here. We took photos a lot with a level, those spirit level that you see it. We did it in the honor of my brother because he was a stonemason and everything had to be level. It had to be perfect. And so he had passed away the year before. And so when we went traveling everywhere, like there's a picture of us with this level in New York City. There's a picture of us. We just took like a little 8-inch one with us in Toronto and Niagara Falls and everything else. We got pictures of the level
That's
as well.
actually
So
a great idea. A flat ketchup.
yeah, that might be the way to do it. In that way, customs isn't going. What in the heck is this? Why are you You do realize we sell that here.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
Yeah, the flat Stanley sounds good.
Dubrovka says, I think I will contact Heinz Ketchup head office. Yeah,
Yeah,
go
you'll
for it. Oh my gosh. Because it's getting lots of advertisement today.
And the Bravka,
Uh-oh. Are you
if you contacted that company, refer to that live that is going on right now, so they can look at it and see what's going on.
it was last night too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
it's every night.
I think it's been the last 3 lives this go around. And then I don't know how many lives before we went to Denmark.
I mean, this has been going on for a while now, so they've got plenty of advertising.
Yeah, they do.
Every time I'm home, somebody mentioned that. I had to.
Yeah, so you get 2 months of advertising when he's home, and then 2 months where there's nothing said about it.
You'll just have to carry on the legacy when he's out to sea.
Yeah, exactly. And Mona says, "Oh, I love the story of your brother. So sweet."
Yeah, no, we had a lot of fun with that. So
Pin, pin, pin. Lots of pins in this now because we have
rip,
so
rip,
many
rip.
pins. Oh, you're ripping?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
it was what I did before. I just decided I was just going to go ahead and do it now real quick because,
Especially since I haven't finished my block yet.
yeah.
Yeah, I told you you would finish before I got mine finished. So my little head start didn't solve anything.
Well, at least you're closer to the finish than you would have been if you hadn't done that. So still a good thing.
Yeah, it would have been a finish if I hadn't put the wrong size half square triangles on there. That's what caused that. Dubrovka says, I will, Nikolai. I am not joking. Uh-oh,
I
she's
believe-
going to contact the head office.
I believe her.
And Mona says, would be hilarious if it was a billboard size ketchup bottle. Andrea's been talking about making a ketchup bottle quilt for Nikolai. Oh boy. y'all are such good sports about this joke.
Well, it'd be fun if you could ever find a billboard with ketchup on, like Heinz ketchup on, and take his photo in front of it.
Yeah. That would be cool.
Although you could probably just
ketchup man.
although in all seriousness, you could probably just grab a picture of him real quick, go to ChatGPT and just ask it to,
That's a great idea.
just put a prompt in there, say, please put this man in front of a Heinz ketchup billboard, and then
Yep. Mary says, I think you can get ketchup fabric. Probably.
oh yeah. Oh, that's what I meant to ask you. Did I hear you're coming to QuiltCon next year, or is that my imagination?
Yeah, I have no choice. I've got to come to the States. I have to deal with my passport because it expires next year. And as an American, you can't be somewhere without one.
No.
Because I don't want to find my behind on an airplane being deported because I flew without one. But you can't even get through Homeland Security without one anyway.
No. And a lot of times, a lot of countries won't let you in unless you have 6 months validity on it. So
yeah. So I got to bring my behind to the States. So I have no choice now.
you can't go to the embassy in Nuuk. Is there an embassy in Nuuk, or?
I have an appointment.
That's how I am with the Australian embassy.
And have an appointment even in Denmark. So we never made it to the consulate.
Oh, okay.
Point of trying to call and then say, oh, we're busy this week, blah, blah, blah. No. And
Oh,
and the other thing is, Sean, if they mail it overseas, no, you're not sending my passport overseas and it get lost.
I'll see, like here, the Australian, like we have an Australian embassy in DC, which is like 3 hours from us, and they mail it from the embassy in DC to me. So it's only going, it's traveling domestically.
Yeah, but don't they, so they don't, so they make it right there at the embassy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had mine 2 days. I had mine 2 days later. They
yeah,
did not get. They didn't ship it from Australia. They shipped it from DC.
I'm pretty sure that they don't have the capabilities of that in Nuke yet.
Oh, okay.
And I'm
Yeah,
not
because I'm not.
leaving my passport and never see it again because, you know.
Yeah, because I can't afford to travel to Australia every 10 years just to renew a passport.
Well,
So
you're able to do that there, but here I don't have that luxury. Y'all got to remember that.
yeah, I just wasn't sure if that was something you could do or not. So,
Well,
or if you were aware.
Yeah, the consulate just opened in Nuke, and when I checked to see, because I'll be in Nuke, until Tuesday at least, and I thought about going and visiting the consulate, and it's me and Nikolai when we were in Nuke, because we ended up stuck in Nuke before we flew to Denmark. We went to look for the consulate. We couldn't even find it, though we knew we were in the right place. But there was no signage saying that the consulate was in the bottom floor of that building in the basement, because that's where they set it up. And then when we looked it up, it says you have to have an appointment, and it, yeah. And I'm like, well, that's not,
Yeah.
because I was going to go in there and talk to them about it.
Yeah, most of them are now doing an appointment. Australia did not used to be an appointment at the embassy. Germany had been for the longest time, apparently.
So my the day is if an American or whatever consulate you belong to, if you're in trouble and and it's an emergency and need help, and you can't walk into the consulate, what's the
Well,
purpose?
I think you can for that, but I think for like routine services like visas, passport renewals, and that sort of thing, there you do need an appointment. So yeah, I think if you're stuck and you need emergency help, there would.
My whole thing is there wasn't a front door where you could even go walk in.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I've never been to US. I've only ever been to the Australian embassy in Washington. So
And I'm a real stickler about things that prove who I am,
yeah, no, I understand that. So yeah, I'll have to save my pennies and go.
You don't get in your car and drive without it. Well, some people might, but if you get in your car and go down the road to the store and you don't have your driver's license, you get pulled over. Guess what's going to happen?
Get an extra citation.
Or they might haul your ass off to jail because you're driving illegally without a driver's license. And then you got to go through all the rigmarole to get yourself out of trouble.
Yeah, I always behave myself, so I'm not worried about that.
Well, sometimes you can behave yourself and get pulled over anyway because they decide they want to check people's driver's license. Florida does that a lot. They'll just pull you over to see if you were driving with a license and a valid license.
Mine's valid.
Or say, or they'll ask you, can we see your insurance proof of insurance? Because that's what they're doing. They just happen to decide to do that day.
Yeah.
That's why I never go anywhere without having my proof of who I am. Now here in town, I have that residency card.
Yeah.
And on the website, it says you should carry it at all times. I don't carry mine around because I have never been asked here in town to prove that I live here. They don't hassle people that way. I mean, most of them want. I know they know who I am, but it's interesting. I never get asked for it. Okay, the chat got quiet. All right.
Well, I think we're getting ready to wrap things up, right? Because I need to run off in a few minutes.
Gosh,
But it's almost 10.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun, right?
Yeah, and I haven't been messing around here, lollygagging,
That's okay.
and I haven't even got the block finished yet. See, it didn't matter if I pre-did everything, short of sewing the whole darn thing.
Well, I think that'd be good. Like the next time we get together to put the whole thing together, it'd be good if we just like we talked about offline doing the other blocks ourselves, and then we
Mhm.
just come together and sew the final thing together. I think that'll work out nicely because that won't take a long time.
Yeah, because I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about the sashing and stuff that goes around it.
Yeah, I've got to figure that out too. But that's future Sean's problem.
Future both our problems because I don't know.
I think if I have enough scraps of what I've used in the quilt, I might just use that. But I might find something else that looks really good too. You just don't know.
Hodgeway says he's still here.
That's good.
Yeah, very
All
good.
right. Give me a second. That's
Someone else go live? Oh, I bet Donna did, didn't she?
sorry.
I bet Donna went live, didn't she?
She normally goes live at 9 on Sundays.
Yeah, an hour after we started, right?
Yeah,
Because we're in the second hour right now.
yeah.
That might be where everybody's at watching her too.
Still got a bunch of people here. I think everyone's just hanging out and lurking and enjoying themselves. So hopefully I haven't put them to sleep.
I hope not either.
That'd be bad.
Yeah.
Papa, you can just wait a few minutes.
Yeah, no sleeping. Wakey, wakey.
Although I have put people to sleep before, people have gotten up early to watch the live or they've been up all night because they've had insomnia and I've put them to sleep and that's okay. If that's what you needed me to do for you that day, that is perfectly okay. Two seems to sew real quick and then
Hello, High Plains camper. Welcome, welcome.
you're not going to give up, are you?
I'm still pinning. But then I'll be able to press this and at least have the block finished as long as everything lines up.
All right. No, Raven was looking through a quilt block deck, so that's fun. Becky's still there just trying to pay bills. Oh, that's no fun.
No, that's not. Someone must have just texted me.
Yeah, I figured they were still hanging around. They just weren't as active in the chat. So that's good.
Jennifer says, Sean, I like your positive attitude.
Well, thank you.
Yep.
I try to be positive where I can.
I like his attitude too.
Attitude. Did you know that there's a song from Guns N' Roses named Attitude?
Is there?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. Maybe I haven't heard it.
So to zoom real quick, let the dog outside, and then I'll come back and show you all.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you have going on coming up on your channel this week, Katie? You just have your normal lives on Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, I have my lives Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 4:30 Eastern. But Saturday will be done from Nuke. If the weather is good, because I'm gonna take everybody for a Nuke. I'll go live and what I'll do is I'll get a taxi to pick me up from the patient hotel and take me down to the older part of Nuke, and we're gonna go for a walk. And I don't know. I land in I fly to Nuke at 10 o'clock in the morning, so I probably should have, once I get checked into the hotel and everything, the patient hotel, um, then I should be able to go ahead and catch a taxi and go over to the older part. And I'm hoping I'll find the museum open. I hope. If not, then it'll just be me filming what's on the outside of it. But we're going to go visit Mother of the Sea. And then I'll take you guys up to what we call it a mall in the United States. But over here it's called a center. We'll go visit that because there's always beautiful artwork on the inside of it. And well, while I'm there, I might see what's at the theater too, come to think of it.
There you go.
It might be a movie I want, like maybe the Odyssey might be there. Who knows?
I can open it up.
Yeah, see if the Odyssey's there, babe, because I'd go see that. Because the Odyssey's getting really great ratings. I saw there was a couple things about it, and they said that the movie's doing better than they thought it was going to do.
Yeah, the previews for that look pretty interesting. So
Yeah.
Amanda's taught that book at her school several times.
Yeah, 'cause a long time ago, there might have been an old movie of the Odyssey, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And so there was concerns that it would flop because of that, but it's doing really good at the box office.
Well, that's good.
It's already hit a record from what I saw. And it's just been out in theaters like a couple of days.
Right. That's neat.
It was already in Denmark when we were in Denmark looking for the Mandalorian. It was already being listed at a lot of the theaters in Denmark, so I was aware of it already going to come out in Europe early.
Yeah.
In the United States, anyway.
That's neat. Raven says Linux Softwares is using the decks for next month's challenge. I'm thinking of using Nocturne, making a 36-inch block and then bordering it to make a quilt from our guest bedroom for her niece. So that sounds like fun.
That does sound like fun.
All right, so let me know when you're ready and we'll show our blocks.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just pressing in. I need to get it.
I know, I figured that's what you're doing.
Yeah. Did you see my little mini iron? Look.
I just about to mention that. Yeah.
I found it in Denmark at a little quilt shop called Hanny's. And she was already I guess the woman that I met, the fellow quilter that's from the Sickleborg Guild, and she contacted me because she lives in Sickleborg, and we went and picked her up, so she was with us, and she had already told Hanny that I was looking for a little iron, so when I walked in her shop, she had it sitting out ready for me before she ever even met me.
So how much was that?
Mission.
How much was that little iron that you bought?
It was 400 kroners, so I'll have to look it up and see what that is in US dollars. It was probably $50, maybe.
Okay, so I guess we're just spoiled here for choice here in the US because, like that one there, I think I bought something similar at Walmart for like $14. And my sister was showing me one just like that in her store in Australia, and it was 102 Australian dollars, which works out to be close to $70 US. So.
Oh, I got mine cheaper than she got hers then.
Well, she didn't buy it. She just showed me on the shelf. She's like, "Hey, look at this," and I'm like, "Is that the wrong item on that shelf?" But no, it was. So.
Yeah, I was fine with what I paid for it in Danish kroners because to me that seemed a decent price.
Yeah.
Considering, and the other thing is I couldn't buy one from the United States anyway because I would have to spend $150 to get a certain kind of adapter, because a regular adapter like what you plug phones and stuff in or computers in, when you're using Euro plugs and or American plugs or whatever, does not do irons, hair dryers,
too high wattage,
or curling irons. Anyone want to ask me how I know this? Because I molded my curling iron on our wedding day because I had it plugged into an adapter and I didn't know any better, and it melted on top of Nikolai's desktop.
Yeah, it's the wattage on it that makes it too much.
You have to have a different kind of adapter that handles heat. Coffee maker, I think, is the other thing. Anything that produces a type of heat uses more energy. And
Yeah,
so,
yeah, you have to. Because I remember one of my colleagues, she was going over to UK for work and she was going to take a hair dryer, and I'm like, yeah, you need to make sure you have the correct adapter. And yeah, like Katie said, it was very expensive for her to do it. So I think she ended up just using what was in the. I think she just ended up using what was in the hotel. She was like, I'm not spending all that money. So
yeah. And I mean, eventually I might buy an adapter and bring it home with me, because, you know, well, this is the first time I've seen that little iron anywhere, you know. And is it, look, I made me a little mini ironing station here so I could do it right here in front of you, you know.
there you go.
All right, you ready to show?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Yours is a little darker than mine with your is that aqua you use, or is that a light blue you use?
It's like an aqua. It's like a turquoise aqua color.
Your block is beautiful, Sean.
Yeah, I like yours too. I think they both turned out really nice, and it's
Yeah, they did.
nice that it's the same block with different fabrics that looks very different. So yeah, just grab two different blues,
Mm-hmm.
and away you go. I mean, I just grabbed two blues out of the first two colors that look close enough to what the picture showed is what I went with.
Yep. And we came out similar. I can show you a preview of the tree if you want to see.
Yeah, sure.
That way you can see the directional on it. It's not sewn together, you guys, so it's all in pieces right now. Hopefully it won't fall off the board.
Oh, okay. So you're more organized than I am.
Can you see the directional?
Yes. No, that looks really good. You've done well.
I had it laid out because you got to pay attention to this right here.
Yeah, that's why I try not to use directional fabrics on these things.
No, I'm not talking about the green. I'm talking about this red. This little unit here. If you don't point it in the right direction, you're going to be in trouble.
Yeah, so this is the green I used.
That green's pretty.
Yeah, it's an Alison glass fabric, and then the red, you'll get a kick out of this.
Oh, that's pretty. That's got peppermints in it.
Yeah, it's got peppermints and candy cane, so it's not really directional. So I figured it didn't matter which way it went, it would work out nicely. So that's what I had planned for that one there. So we will come back together in a couple of weeks, most likely. Katie and I will discuss offline.
Yeah, so let's update them on what's happening here. I know some already heard. Okay, so we had intended upon this upcoming Sunday to continue this and try to get it finished, because this is a very small little quilt we're doing, and we wanted to try to get it done at, at the end of July. The problem is I got a plane ticket to fly to Nuke, and so everything else is being shoved aside for this, because I have waited 6 years for this. And it took me making a big complaint up at the hospital 2 months ago, and now the fire's been lit, and so they're flying me to Nuke for medical stuff, and that means I'll be in Nuke on the Sunday that Sean and I would normally get together and finish this. And since I cannot haul this heavy sewing machine with me, because it's probably weighs 10 kilos, I'll bet. Well, I don't know. It might. I don't know how much it weighs, but it's heavy. So
10 kilos is probably pretty close. I mean, a lot of the sewing machines are 20, 25 pounds, so that's probably smack bang on. I wouldn't argue that.
Yeah, I think it's about 10 kilos probably. And there's you only have a 20-kilo limit on suitcases, and I'm not sticking my machine in the suitcase either, for that matter, because I don't know what I'll do. So I don't have a small machine to just haul around with me. So here's what we're going to do. Sean and I are going to, off camera, figure out what Sunday that we can finish it, because we are going to try to get it finished. I'm hoping the first half of August, so that we get this out of the way. I don't want it stewing in the whatever and lava. Yeah. So yeah, we will announce it and we'll get it done. And as he pointed out, we'll probably go ahead and do the other 2 blocks off camera. And maybe I don't know, maybe you and I can make like a maybe pre-record parts of it or something. And
yeah, we'll discuss that. We'll figure it out. But yeah, just stay tuned to both channels. It'll be here. The live will be here as we've done in the past. But yeah, I think in the next 2 or 3 weeks, I think probably most likely we'll get back together and we'll do this one more time. But yeah, we'll definitely announce it to everyone so that way you know what's going on.
And the other thing is, it might not necessarily be on Sunday when we do it, because we already scheduled a Sunday to do the other thing, the elephant in the room. But he might come sew with me on a Saturday, and the first part of the live, we get that block or the whole thing put together, because he's not going to sit 4 hours with me on a live, but
2 hours is about all I can do.
Yeah, about 2 hours. So it'll have to be the first couple of hours of the live, and we'll concentrate solely on that. And then after that, I'll do my own thing like I always do. But yeah, we'll let you know. Hope, because we need to do it before he gets you're getting one or two this go around.
One.
So he's getting one exchange student. So I'm trying to make this so that we can get it done before this exchange student gets here, because once that happens, he'll be busy again, and then we'll back to our once a month sewing together and everything.
All right.
Honey, wait, don't hang up yet. Nikolai, hang on a minute.
You're fine. So yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap things up in just a moment, because I need to run off and that sort of thing there. But we do have one message that Nikolai needs to hear.
Attention, attention, Katy and Nikolai. Message has been sent about your ketchup. Thank you, Dubravka.
Oh boy.
And hi, Lori. Your
Good morning.
About to end the live. Remember, Sean, thank you for hanging out with me and sewing with me. I love sewing with you, as you well know.
Yes.
And everybody, remember to live, laugh, love, and dream. What do you do with that? You do something beautiful. You make something beautiful, or go do something that's a blessing to someone else, because you never know, it might change their whole world. And right now, we need a whole lot of that.
Dubravka.
And that means we are going. All right. See, I don't know if before I forget, I'm supposed to sew with Sherry today for Alice's Wonderland, but I haven't heard if we're actually going to go live yet. I don't know. I haven't checked to see if she's canceled or what's going on. So if you see me, that means we're sewing. If you don't, that means we're not. All right. Love you guys, and see you on the next live. Bye-bye.
See you on the next one. Happy sewing.
Okay.